Hello and welcome to my Monday vlog. Today I'm doing a review of the traditional point and click adventure game, The Longest Journey, and I am talking a little more about fantasy movies. Today I've chosen to play a little bit of Minez while doing this vlog because for some reason, even though fantasy maps would be pretty easy to make in Minecraft, finding good ones to download isn't really that easy. So let's start by getting into first person and go into the world. Jesus Christ, a lot of text. I can't remember what I'm supposed to write. I think it's mine C spawn. So I might die a lot. But that's okay. Mine C spawn. Yes, that is it. So doesn't that much sound here. There's actually no sound. Let's actually. Okay, there is some sound. I'm standing in the middle of a swamp. Interesting. They changed this, I guess. That's okay. But yeah, so The Longest Journey is an amazing game. It's in my top 5 of video games ever created. It's like I said, a traditional point and click adventure game in which you play a woman named April Ryan who has the ability to travel between two worlds. I need a wood hoe for that, apparently. Although doesn't know she has that to begin with when you start the game. And it turns out that she is actually the key to saving both worlds because the worlds are dying and she must now save them. And this is an amazing fantasy slash sci-fi. It's actually both fantasy and sci-fi adventure game. Uh, the cool thing about the real world, which is kind of sci-fi, the things you do there are actually kind of normal things. Like, for instance, one of the first things you have to do is pick up your paycheck, but that's not as easy as it sounds. You have to go through some different things to get this paycheck. But I like that it's actually it seems real. That what the hell is going on? Where is all the chests? You seem like you're in the real world, and in the fantasy world, of course, the things get a little more cryptic. But it's a really, really, really beautiful written story. It is actually. I think I saw recently a list of a top 100 video game and no adventure games made by one of the best site for adventure games called AdventureGamers.com. I think I'm not sure, but yeah, they had it as number 3, I think. Number 2 was Gabriel Knight the Beast Within, which I also have, but never actually finished. And number 1, it was Grim Fandango. But yeah, The Longest Journey is, like I said, traditional point and click. You find objects, you use them, you there's a lot of dialogue, all well written. There's some reading to do, a few puzzles in there, but most of it is just finding an object, knowing where to use it at the right time and at the right place and stuff like that. It's an amazing game, and I am really, really lost. I am in the middle of a swamp, it seems. There's a sequel to The Longest Journey called Dreamfall: The Longest Journey, which is weird that they call it that, but like that. But yeah, I haven't played that. I am planning on playing it at some time because, well, yeah, like I said, the first one was just stunning. A beautiful. You reach the edge of the world, really. But I haven't seen anything. There's nothing here. What the fuck is going on? Am I in the right game? I've seen no players, no talking. This is very, very weird. How do I get out of here? You know what? Nah. I was about to say I'll drown myself, but I don't want to. Um. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about fantasy movies. Now, I'm really not. I like fantasy movies a lot, but Only a very, very, very few of them is movies I'd call my favorite movies of all time. So I've chosen some movies to talk about, some good, some extremely bad, but all of them are in the fantasy or near fantasy category. And by near fantasy, I mean movies that don't really have any fantasy elements like magic or dragons or elves, but is clearly still some kind of fantasy. Let's drink some water and fill this water bottle again. Ooh, that sounded weird. We have something here. But yeah, the first one I'm gonna talk about is Willow. Willow is a story of a dwarf, or midget, or tiny person, played by, what is his name? Warwick Davis? Warwick something. He was in Star Wars and Leprechaun too. Um, but yeah, oh shit. Oh wait, that was my own footprints. I got scared. But yeah, the story is about a dwarf who finds a human baby, and he now wants to take this back. But this baby is not just an ordinary baby, and he of course gets. Oh shit! There's a player here. He of course gets on an adventure of a lifetime, where he, among others, meet a really a swordsman called Matt something. Can't remember his name. He's played by Val Kilmer. Uh, let's actually see where this player is. Did I not? Oh, he's over there. I'm just gonna stay away from him because players tend to kill you. Let's do this. Signal that I'm a friendly. But yeah, Willow is an amazing story. I've been told, I haven't seen it since I was like a child or a teen, early teen, but I've been told that I should not watch it again because it won't be as good as I remembered. And a lot of movies are like that when you watch them as a child, or as an early teenager, and then watch them again when you're an adult. A lot of these movies are a lot different than you remember. And so is probably the next one I'm going to mention, which is Legend. One of Tom Cruise's early roles, directed by Ridley Scott. Now, I remember Legend as a very beautiful movie with unicorns. There's a unicorn in this movie, and the story is all about a demon played by Tim Curry who steals the horn of a unicorn. I think that's the story. Like I said, this is really, it's even longer since I've seen Legend than it is since I've seen Willow. But yeah, the demon, like I said, played by Tim Curry, known from also the roles of Dr. Frankenfurter and Pennywise. He plays this demon, and this demon has like the biggest horns. This is awesome. It's really an awesome demon. One of the best demons, except for, of course, Pinhead, but one of the best demons ever portrayed in a movie. Let's see. Let's actually get out of here. Still a player over here. Oh god, where is he? Is he shifting? That can mean two things. That can mean that there's a zombie there. No, that can mean that he's either scared of me or wants to ambush me. Let's just get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be killed. I think he's still in that house. Maybe he's not. Maybe he locked out. I don't know. But yeah, Legend is, as far as I remember, a great movie. I fell in the water. But that might be not as, I don't know. I would say go watch it. It's an I remember it as a good movie, but I think this is one of these movies that might have been different than I remember it. Ooh, a lot of potions. This is awesome. There's a little bit of a delay. That's because it's a server. Got a zombie flash. Should probably drink some water. Next movie I'm going to talk about is Conan the Barbarian. That's right, Conan the Barbarian, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan the Barbarian. This is, once again, it's been a while since I've seen this. And of course, this is not. This isn't an entertaining movie. Ooh, much better. But let's keep it at that. This is Willow and Legend is great fantasy. Conan is great entertainment, and yes, there is a difference. And yeah, ooh, pants. I've been walking around. Oh, I have pants on. Can repair them now. There we go. Be careful doing this because you never know if someone is watching you while you take your pants off. No, what I no, I mean what I meant to say was you never know if someone comes up and kills you while you are in your watermelon. While you're in your watermelon, that's right. Um, yeah, Conan the Barbarian is it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. This is one of his few, in my opinion, few good roles because he really doesn't have to like play it that much. It's just him being a big, muscly guy, which is basically what Arnold Schwarzenegger was. And I say was, he's not really that muscly anymore. I don't know if that's actually a word, muscly. Oh! But it is now. Not really much to say about Conan the Barbarian. It's about a barbarian, and I can't remember what it's about. I think he's trying to revenge his family. That might be Red Sonja. I always get those two mixed up because Arnold Schwarzenegger was in both, and he played the same role, basically, except for the fact that, oh god, except for the fact that it actually wasn't the same role. It was just a similar role. Okay. One of the things I remember from Conan the Barbarian, which I laughed about for hours, not literally, but really laughed hard about, is the fact that there's a wizard who is the narrator of the movie. And the first time he is introduced, I mean, he has been speaking the whole time, and then when finally meets Arnold Schwarzenegger and that other guy, I can't remember what it's called, he actually comes out of his house and continues narrating by the first thing he says is, "'Cause I'm a wizard." Now, of course, that is a part of his narration, but the Conan and his buddy has not heard that narration, so the first thing they hear is a man coming out, an old coot coming out of a house saying, "'Cause I'm a wizard." That's not a good first impression. Oh! Oh my god, there was a zombie in this chest. So, Jesus Christ, that scared me. This was the place the house was in, the guy was in. Does that zombie see me? No. Ooh, a mushroom. Doing pretty good, I would say. Oh, no, you didn't see me. I'm not here. Ow, 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 ow. This is the first time I actually got hurt. Oh, God. Let's actually use one of these. Oh, yeah. Let's also use this. Oh, the sun is coming up. The next two movies are both really, really bad movies. If maybe you've I talked about this earlier. I have a weakness for a soft spot, if you will, for bad movies. I'm talking the so bad that they're almost good, the crappiest of the crap. And I actually thought about doing some videos about that at some point, but let's talk about some of them. Oh, I thought that guy saw me. And the first one I'm gonna mention is a well-known movie called Beastmaster, about a guy played by some guy I can't remember what the name is, but he's not really a great actor. But that's not his fault, I guess. Can I not go anywhere from here? Am I stuck on this fucking island? I can repair my pants, that's what I can do. And my sword. Please don't attack me while I'm... There we go. And I can eat some watermelon. Yeah, Beastmaster. It's about a guy who grows up. I think it starts from his family being killed. That's a classic story. And he grows up with another tribe of some sort, and finds out he has the ability to talk to animals. And that seems like a great idea, but the movie is just so cheesy and cliched and just campy. But if you like that kind of movie, then I highly recommend this because it's and there's two sequels, and one of them is that's the worst one, the sequel, and number two, called Through the Portal of Time, or through the where he actually gets transformed into modern times, which is of course the 80s, or is it the 90s? Whatever it is, it's a crappy movie. The whole trilogy of Master is all crappy, but all of them in a good crappy way. The last one I'm going to talk about is a movie I actually saw yesterday, and by yesterday I mean Saturday because I am recording this on Sunday. And that is a movie called The Barbarian Queen. Well, not The Barbarian, actually, Barbarian Queen without the. That's a band, the. In case you didn't know. But yeah, Barbarian Queen. It's like I think it's like an hour and 15 minutes or so, so it's really not that long. And it's a movie pretty much about female barbarians. A tribe has been. There's a guy over there. I'm gonna. That is that a zombie with a name? Oh, it's raining. Don't know why that scared me, but it is. It's raining. My nose itches. I'm itching my nose. Oh my god, this is But yeah, Barbarian Queen. It's a movie about a tribe getting massacred and some girls getting raped and stuff, and then they want to take revenge. And it's badly choreographed, the fight scenes, and bad, really extremely bad acting, bad dialogue, but it's hilariously bad. And you did get to see some topless women in it as well. But yeah, it's a funny movie, not meant to be funny, or maybe it is, but it's so bad. I think this is it for this video. Just sum up, we talked about The Longest Journey, one of in my top 5 video games definitely, and one of the best adventure games ever made. And I talked about fantasy movies and mentioned Willow, Legend, Conan the Barbarian, the Beastmaster series, and Barbarian Queen. Oh, and reached the edge of the world again. This is a crappy place to start. Oh. But yeah, Barbarian Queen, what the hell, actually has a sequel as well, which I have not yet seen. But I will, because I love movies like that. But yeah, I'll see you Wednesday for more vlog, and I'll see you tomorrow for more gaming. Bye.